Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz with Smokey Hill Designs, and we are going to show you what is new this week. We have a fun little drop. It's not a big one, but we have some fun things, especially for those of you who came to our first two Smoke Fest stops in Florida and in South Carolina. And really, thank you guys so much for coming out. It's one of those things where we've spent like a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of resources invested in having these Smoke Fest events, and it's one of those things where it's scary. Like, is anybody going to show up? You worry ahead of time, but we had such a good turnout, and it was so nice to get to talk to you individually about your projects, recommend materials. A lot of you met new friends, new laser buddies in your communities, and that's just really nice to see. And we are so excited for all the other stops we have this summer. And I plan on bringing special, very state-specific pattern ply to each of the shows that I will debut at the show, and then I will have it available on the website afterward. So this is the first one we got here. This was the one we had in Florida. It was a scattered Florida pattern. I'm going to put it on my white background here just so that you can see it better for the video. But we've got your state outline, we have the manatee, we have a little castle for Disney. We have a rocket ship, palm trees, seashells, oranges, all kinds of alligator, all kinds of Florida things on this sheet. And it's scattered so you can get it on any of the different core types. If you want to put it on orange, that might be fun. The turquoise would be fun as well. White, any of those would look really cool. So this one is now available on the site for you. So tonight, I also had a couple, just to say thank you to you guys in Florida for coming out. There were some that I didn't bring with me that we worked on after we came back. One of which is this really pretty, we have this in a scattered version as well as just a regular opaque choose your core. I'll show you as well. It's like watercolor oranges, really pretty. Look at how neat that looks when you let the core show. So we have the oranges, watercolor oranges, and I also have that with a white background that if you have a diode laser, you can order this on one of your diode friendly cores, that same watercolor oranges. And then I was shocked by this. I'm not very well traveled, I will tell you that. But I always thought when I think of peaches, I'm thinking of Georgia. But I was shocked by seeing all kinds of peach stuff in Florida and South Carolina. So didn't want to leave y'all out. And if you are from Georgia as well, here's a good one for you. This is scattered little peaches. Look at how cute these are. So we got, let me see, get that focus on there. How cute are those peaches? These are really, really dainty, really nice I thought these would be really cute earrings. I'm sure if you're like we are in North Carolina, you've got a festival for everything. So we have the Cheerwine Festival here, and we have, which is a soda if you're not from the area. We have a Cheerwine Festival. We have the Mount Olive Pickle Festival because that's nearby as well. So if you guys have a peach festival or anything like that, I thought those would be really fun to bring. So that's what I have for the Florida. For South Carolina, man, you guys showed up for this. Some of these patterns sold out within 3 minutes of us opening at Smoke Fest. So I definitely wanted to get these on the site quickly. And now I can plan better. We wanted these 2 shows to really teach us how much material to bring, how long it's going to take us to set up, clean up. So now I know state ones, I need to bring more of them because some of them are heavy hitters. This is one of the ones that sold out super fast. We already have this South Carolina flag in a larger size, but we now have it in this mini or micro scale that might be sized better for you for things like earrings. And it has your flag. There you go. You can make bookmarks. You can make earrings. You can make anything out of this. So we brought that one, sold out quickly. And this I did not bring, but I thought, how cool would that one look as a transparent pattern? So any little South Carolina sun catchers or ornaments, you can use the transparent, get it on the flex, get it on the acrylic. And that would make a really neat South Carolina themed ornament or sun catcher. You could put it in the shape of the state, something like that. And I did it as well at that larger scale that we already had, but we didn't have it transparent. So you can choose whether you want the bigger one or the smaller one for what you're making. Here's another one that we had at Smoke Fest. This is the Scattered South Carolina Icons, and you can see it's much like the Florida one where I have state specific things scattered on there. So here we have the outline of South Carolina. We have the flag. There's the state flower. I've got a peach on here. I've got peanuts, the lighthouse, the state bird, things like that. Just little things for South Carolina. We have that scattered, and we also have just the palm tree and the moon, that scattered on clear in a micro size as well. So those are your options for South Carolina. And again, thank you guys for coming out. We had people come from Georgia. There were Canadians there. How crazy was that, passing through? So that was so fun. It was so nice to meet you, and we can't wait to go to all these other states and see more of you. Now I've got some new ones that are not just for the states. So let me show you. We've done a lot of Transparence today because 'tis the season for all kinds of fun, bright window things right now. It's springtime's here, and these are going to be big sellers for you at your craft fairs. And I've been hearing lots of reports that the craft fairs are doing well this year, so that's good. They're starting up, and people are starting out strong. So congratulations for those of you who've called me to tell me how well you've done. And get excited because it's going to be a big year for those. The first one I want to show, though, is not a transparent. I wanted to show this. We did not have this, and it was been pointed out to me many times. We have a microfloral pattern, which is actually very big. It was before we started using the term micro to describe the really small little patterns we have. So it's an old one that we have. We then started offering, we call it microfloral, which is a scattered version of this, but we did not have it where you could get just this full coverage, choose your core. So here is the microfloral. I know that's ridiculous. I should call it nano floral, but it makes us laugh, and that's what we're going to call it now. But the microfloral, here it is. It makes fantastic earrings. Now you have that same pattern you love, but on a smaller scale. So that's that one. All right, getting into the sun catchery options. I can't believe we did not have a daisy one. Considering how popular the scattered daisies are, look at this transparent. Now, again, I put it on a white background here just so that you can see it better. But look at these daisies. Look how pretty these are. This would make a great, very, very springy sun catcher. And I've also done it, here it is in an opaque version. This is two-sided on clear. You can order this on any of the core colors, white, black, pink. You can put it on any of them and then engrave away to show whatever color you like. So we have both options for those. I was getting crazy with the daisies, and I thought, well, let's do some Gerber daisies because I prefer those because I like how bright and colorful they are. So here are some Gerber daisies. Nice, bright, colorful, loud. These will be nice and fun, as well as the same thing, but not transparent. So you can order either one. And don't forget those transparent ones. You can also order those on the Flex. You can even get them on glitter, and I'm going to show you a fun glitter one I have in here for later. But just to simulate what that looks like, you can see with these flowers, if I put that on transparent on the glitter core, that glitter starts to pop through. Now, it no longer makes an ideal sun catcher because you can't see through the glitter, but for things like earrings, that might be a really good option for you. Just give it something a little special, a little bit of pizzazz with that glitter. And the glitter, I will tell you, I had so many people come up to me at Smoke Fest and say, I completely underestimated how beautiful that glitter is. I wasn't sure about it because the price point's a little bit higher for the glitter sheets. It's a very expensive material. But when they saw it in person, it was like, this is what I want. This is what's going to attract people to my booth at the craft fair because my earrings are going to be shimmering. So I encourage you to try the glitter. And if you're coming to Smoke Fest, come with an open mind, because I think the glitter is going to blow you away because it looks so good. It's so difficult to photograph, though, to really capture just how pretty it looks. So get excited about seeing that in person. Here's one. This, look at the poppies, poppy flowers. I actually designed some poppy earrings. My grandfather, we called him Poppy, and he passed not too long ago, and I made earrings with poppies on them for all the grandchildren, all the girls, because we called them our poppies. So I think of him when I see this one. I know poppies are very big in England, so here's a good one for our customers over there, or even over here, whoever likes poppies. They're beautiful. Or if you have a poppy like I did, this might be a nice one for you. I have not forgotten about our Texans, and we are hoping to get there this summer. That is on our list of goals. But I wanted to release this early. I didn't want this to wait because it's so pretty, and I want you to be able to use it for your spring projects. Blue bonnets, look at this, stained glass blue bonnets. How pretty is that? And again, it's another one we've got both ways, so you can choose your core. There you go, blue bonnets. Next up, I love this one. This one, I think, just might be my favorite one from this drop. So brace yourselves, but it's pansies. This one looks so vibrant in the sun. It's so pretty. I love those purples and those yellows in there. This is a really, really pretty one. So you got your pansies. Then I got a little crazy. We broke free from the flowers for a second. And I'm a Marylander, and I've been seeing a lot of Maryland projects on the group lately after the Key Bridge collapse. And I was thinking about some things we could do for Maryland, and I wanted to do a Maryland flag stained glass. We already have the Maryland flag, and we have it transparent. It is a big seller. It's really popular with our Marylanders because we are obsessed with our flag up there. And but I wanted one to have sort of that stained glass look to it. So we've got one now. So Marylanders, rejoice. Look at this. It's got the darker lines in between the flag elements. It has some of the shading like stained glass. So this is going to be your Maryland flag stained glass. And it's available both ways because we are flag obsessed. So this is just another fun option for our Marylanders, or those who love the flag. And then we got a little bit into animals. So we chose some animals that are popular and cute. Oh, I missed a flower. Hold on. Hold the phones, everyone. I forgot a flower. And this is an important one because this was requested. This is a request. Customer request is doing a festival with tulips. Actually, there's two customers. One is doing a tulip festival and one is doing one for Holland. So here's tulips, and I have two different sizes. I have a smaller tulips. Look at how fun and colorful and bright. And then I have a larger tulips. I thought this one for your bigger sun catchers, things like that. Look at that. Good colors. So I have that both ways as well, transparent and not transparent. Your small tulips and then those larger ones as well. Sorry about that. I went and put these all in order and then I messed it up. But there we go. So there's the flowers. Flowers are done. Moving on to animals. Look at how cute this one is, guys. This one, these are little otters. And we have this one in small and large as well. Look at these otters. Look how cute. There they are all huddled up. That's the small one. And then look at the larger ones. I can guarantee you when our daughter comes into this shop and sees the otters, this is going to be her choice for sheet of the day. This is going to be the one that I'm going to have to make her a sun catcher or a keychain or something out of because she is going to be obsessed with these little otter faces. Look how cute. So there they are. And there's the bigger one if you want to see them larger. And then we also did penguins. So a lot of you are into the penguins. This is also a fun one for Christmas. Penguins have sort of taken over the Christmas decor. There's a smaller version. And then I really like this larger one. There they are. I like how their arms are back, looking like they're going to do that cute little thing that they do when they slide on their bellies. So there's that. And also in your opaque, choose your core. Great for diodes as well. And don't forget, diode customers, you can get any of these transparent ones on the clear flex that you can cut. So if you want to make sun catchers, you can do that as well. You just need to use that clear flex instead of the clear acrylic. And then lastly, we were looking at, actually I was inspired. There is a customer who messaged me and then she came to South Carolina. So this is for you. Looking for the fire pattern that we already have as a transparent. And I was like, I thought we already offered that. We had made it as a test, and then I don't know why we never offered it. This happens more times than I would care to admit. But so then I started thinking, what other patterns do we have that we aren't offering transparent that will work transparent? So here we are. Here it is. There's the fire you were asking for. So here's your transparent fire. You probably know it better. Here it is with white behind it. This is what it normally looks like that we sell, but now we have a transparent version as well. Great if you're making a memorial or something for your local fire department. It could be used for anything like that. Anything even just with reds and oranges. It looks nice and abstract, but it does look like a really good fire. We have our Preppy Florals. Preppy Floral 1 and Preppy Floral 2. So we have this one with the palm trees. Here it is with the white. So you can see it better. You may have purchased this one already, just not transparent. And then here's the other Preppy Floral. I love this one with the pastel colors and the brush strokes. This one's really pretty. This would be a great Mother's Day ornament sun catcher pattern for that. Here we go. Look at this one. Wait till you see this one with the glitter. This one, we've got the bees. Don't forget the bees. But wait until you see how cute this is if you were to order this on the silver glitter core. Okay, ready for this? Look at how cute. Because the wings are completely clear. We left the wings clear so that if you did choose, so if you use it as a sun catcher, then you're going to get a lot of light through them. But if you did choose to put it on the glitter core, look at how cute those little bees are. It just gives them a little extra something when you add that glitter behind it. So there's your bees. I thought watermelon would be a fun one for summer. So we got our transparent watermelon. So you have your stripes on one side and your seeds on the other. That's a good one. Oh, this is a favorite pattern of mine, and I don't know why we don't offer this one transparent, but we do now. So this is the blue and purple paint swirls, I believe it's called. I actually have a dress that I had made with this pattern. So this is one that we have hanging up. We have, if you come to Smoke Fest, you'll see that we have one of our checkout stands is this one, and some of our flags. Like this is a heavy hitter. This is a favorite of mine. So now we have it transparent. And then the last one, here's that I was telling you about the micro floral that's from way back before we had the micro terminology. And it's not really very micro, but here it is. Here it is transparent. Now keep in mind with these ones, so if you got the South Carolina transparent with the blue, the dark blue flag, as well as this micro floral, they are transparent, but this is a dark blue. So it's not going to be as bright with the light coming through it as, you know, one of these lighter, the Preppy Florals, for example. But it does let the light through. You can see my hand through that. So here's your micro floral. I think that would make a really nice sun catcher. And then I thought this was a wild card because it is a little bit darker, but I thought this is the bookshelves. So it's the bookshelves with the brown background. I was thinking of, we just got back when we were in Florida, we did Harry Potter World at Universal. And I just saw all kinds of Harry Potter. So there's so many bookworms out there. And I thought this would be a really fun, you could make a sun catcher or an ornament for your librarian if you have one at your child's school, or if you just have a book lover, if you have a book club, anything like that. I thought this would be a really cool backdrop for that. So think about you cut a little worm like with little glasses on as the front piece and put this behind it. If you like Harry Potter, you could put, I don't know, an owl or something and have this as the background, and everybody will get that it's book related. So I thought this would be a fun one for any of our book lovers. That's all we have. So these are the old patterns we have reimagined as transparent. We have a lot of new floral and animal ones, and then we have our South Carolina and our Florida patterns. And stay tuned, because as we do different stops, I will be adding different ones. I've already designed the one for Eastern PA, so that's a good one. And we'll be doing New England, and more stops are going to be announced soon. We just really wanted to test out these first two and see how much time we needed to leave ourselves between events before we burned out. So now we've got a better idea of that, and we can really start finalizing those dates. So stay tuned. I hope you like this drop. I think it's going to be a fun one, and it's a great time for all those sun catchers. Make sure you show them off when you go to your craft show, and I think you're going to sell a ton. So thank you so much, and as always, let me know what you're looking for. Be sure to like and subscribe, and our daughter always watches these. Happy birthday, baby. When this gets live on the website, it will be her 6th birthday. So Mommy loves you. We love you so much, and thank you for being an inspiration behind so many of the patterns, including the otters. So thank you all so much.